I want you dead. Pelosi's GOP challenger threatened by leftist thug. Still, crickets from the media and lawmakers. Hello and welcome to TSD. If you are new to the channel, tap on the subscription button and press the notification bell so you can receive news and updates that you can rely on daily. California has devolved into an anarchic domain ruled by violent Antifa leftists. An unhinged leftist physically threatened John Dennis, a Republican who's running against Nancy Pelosi for her congressional seat representing San Francisco. The ominous threats were caught on a disturbing video in which a burly bearded bully warns Dennis, "I'm going to catch you when all the cameras aren't around, and I'm gonna F you up. I want you dead." Predictably, CNN, MSNBC, and other mainstream media outlets totally ignored the story. Dennis is the chairman of the San Francisco Republican Party. He is running against Pelosi for her congressional seat. The leftist made the threats earlier this month, while Dennis and other Trump supporters were participating in a street cleanup to pick up trash in Nancy Pelosi's feces-laden district. Instead of helping, the leftist bullied and threatened volunteers who came to clean up his neighborhood. Dennis told Fox News host Laura Ingraham that he reported the incident to the police. "The police have been very good about it, and we'll just let them do their jobs," Dennis said on the Ingraham angle. Dennis recounted that the angry leftist also threatened other people in the crowd, including women. He was doing all kinds of vulgar gestures to suburban moms who came in to clean up San Francisco, Dennis said. He was also threatening every guy he could find in the crowd. "So I wanted to go up and just diffuse the situation with him." Take a watch.
"I'm gonna catch you when all the cameras aren't around, and I'm gonna you up."
Oh, quiet.
No, I am.
No, you got the wrong guy.
No.
You got the very wrong guy. Why are you so angry? I don't understand. I'm just here chatting with you. Why are you angry, man? Because here's the thing. You probably disagree with me, but I disagree with you.
No, I actually want you there.
But why?
Because you're a piece of
Why?
Because you're racist.
How do you know? You don't know one thing about me. I grew up in a public housing project.
I can tell by looking at you.
I've lived here for 30 years. I'm not so sure how long you've lived here.
Born and raised here.
Well, I'm here 30 years. I'm the guy. I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. I got my family. So you can't keep moving to force people out.
Look, bro, I'm gonna catch you when all the cameras aren't around, and I'm gonna you up.
That's how radical liberals treated conservatives trying to clean up the filthy streets of San Francisco earlier this month. And the man you just saw facing down that bearded thug is John Dennis. He's the chairman of the San Francisco GOP, and he's running against House Speaker Nancy Pelosi. John, it's great to see you tonight. Shouldn't the police be arresting that guy?
Well, I'm working with the SFPD. They've been very good about it, and we'll just let them do their jobs.
I mean, John, you're standing there, and you have your point of view. He has his. That's fine. That's America. But this is something much different. I mean, much different from in decades past, where people had spirited disagreements. You know, and people burned the flag in the 60s and 70s and called cops pigs, and that was horrible. But the thing where they're brazen about saying, "I want you dead," I mean, this individual has to be identified and prosecuted if possible.
Well, he has been identified, and as I mentioned, I'm working with the police. But, you know, Laura, when I went up to talk to him, there was chaos going on, but he was the alpha male. He was doing all kinds of vulgar gestures to suburban moms who came in to clean up San Francisco. And he was also threatening every guy he could find in the crowd. So I wanted to go up and just diffuse the situation with him. And he got very aggressive, and he said, I want you dead, which I thought was a nice icebreaker.
Well, what I loved is how he said, "You're a racist," and he said, "How can I tell?" He said, "I can tell by looking at you." Now, isn't that the definition of racism? I mean, you see, the finger is always pointed back at them. What they accuse you of is what they really are. He's the racist because he looks at a white guy with gray hair, who I guess is a Republican, and he says, "You must be a racist." So he's the racist.
Oh, absolutely. And I want to kind of jump ahead a little bit here, Laura, if you don't mind, because, you know, this stuff has been going on forever. I mean, I've been watching these videos of Antifa attacking people for years. And for years, I've been saying the same thing that you said in your tweet when you put that out there the other day. And thank you, by the way, for retweeting it. Where is Nancy Pelosi in all this? The people on the left, and this is largely left-driven violence. Where is Nancy Pelosi? Where's Chuck Schumer? Where's Bernie Sanders? Where are all the presidential candidates? Where's AOC in all this business?
Yeah. John, we're going to have you back for a longer segment, but we're going to be tracking which politicians condemn this and which politicians stand silent. Thank you for being out there. We really appreciate you.
While Nancy Pelosi is still reeling from the Democrats' failed impeachment, California's beaches, rivers, and streams have become contaminated with dangerous levels of fecal bacteria thanks to the liberal state's escalating homelessness crisis. California's waterways are becoming increasingly polluted with disease-promoting bacteria because homeless people defecate and bathe in public rivers and streams. This is dangerous not only for the homeless but for the public at large because the bacteria can cause an infectious disease epidemic. While this potentially life-threatening crisis is erupting, California lawmakers like Democratic Governor Gavin Newsom, Congresswoman Nancy Pelosi and Maxine Waters, and Congressmen Adam Schiff and Eric Swalwell wasted time and taxpayer money promoting illegal immigration and pushing the sham impeachment. In December, President Trump warned California Governor Gavin Newsom to fix his state's homelessness epidemic, or he will. Tent cities have popped up across California, while human waste and drug needles litter the streets. It's not surprising that homelessness has spiked in Democrat-led cities in California as well as in New York, Portland, and Seattle, given that these are sanctuary cities that harbor illegals. In their bid to increase their voting bloc by any means necessary, the left refuses to acknowledge the link between mass illegal immigration and the alarming surge in homelessness among Americans. Share your thoughts and reactions in the comments down below. And haven't you checked out the official TST store yet? It has a wide collection of Patriot-themed custom t-shirts, sweatshirts, mugs, phone cases, and tons more. Make sure to take a look and maybe help us out picking some products for yourself and your loved ones at great prices. It does make a huge difference to what we're doing here. Link in the description below. If you've liked this report, let us know by tapping that like button down below. Share the news among friends and family, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more news and updates on TST. This is David Ravine, and I'll catch you in the next one.